Is this a spider?
It was just a sock, not a spider. My bad. Be honest. When was the last time you were scared? Talking to your crush? Opening your bank app? Or maybe reading the phrase, "We need to talk." Do you know the strangest types of fear? There are people who have a phobia of melted cheese. In this video, we'll discuss the different types of phobias. But let's first talk about fear. Fear. Friend or foe? What is fear really? Fear is your brain's way of screaming, "Hey, something might kill you. Let's freak out. Just in case." Warning, human just saw a shadow. Activate, sweaty palms. Technically, fear is a primitive survival response. It starts in your amygdala, a tiny almond-shaped part of your brain that's basically a full-time drama queen. But wait, fear isn't always bad. It actually helps us if it stays in its lane. Protection stops us from doing dumb things. Hey, maybe don't pet that lion. Focus. In a crisis, fear sharpens our senses. Is that smoke? Where's the exit? Motivation. A little fear equals big action. If I don't study, I fail. If I fail, I move in with my parents again. In small doses, fear is like caffeine. Useful. In large doses, you're just shaking and crying in a corner. The dark side of fear. But fear has a dark side. It doesn't always protect you. Sometimes it paralyzes you. Fear can stop you from chasing opportunities, keep you stuck in bad situations, make you believe lies like you're not good enough or you're going to fail anyway. And guess what? Fear is the best liar in the business. It wears a suit, carries a clipboard, and sounds really convincing. How to control fear without becoming a cyborg. All right, let's get practical. How do you stop fear from owning your life? Name it to tame it. I'm not just stressed. I'm afraid of failing. Write it down. Seeing your fear on paper makes it smaller. Breathe through it. Deep breathing calms your nervous system. Expose yourself. Not like that. Gradual exposure reduces fear. Afraid of public speaking? Start with ordering food confidently. Reframe it. Replace "what if I fail" with "what if I succeed?" Mindset matters. Fear will always be there, but you get to choose if it drives the car or just sits quietly in the back seat eating snacks. Fear is part of you. It means you care, it means you're human. But don't let it shrink your world. Because everything you want, it's usually hiding just behind something you're scared of. Let's move now to the types of phobias section. The strangest phobias that could turn your life into a comedy horror movie. If you think you're weird, just wait until I tell you about the craziest phobias that can turn your life into a horror comedy series. Stick around, because you might discover you've got a phobia, and you didn't even know it. What is a phobia? A phobia is basically an irrational fear. But not just any fear. No. This is the kind of fear that makes you jump out of your chair if you see a cartoon frog. 1. Acrophobia, fear of heights. Climb 3 steps on a ladder and suddenly feel like you're on top of the Burj Khalifa. Every step is a death-defying adventure. 2. Claustrophobia, fear of enclosed spaces. These folks walk into an elevator and feel like they're inside a coffin, even if there's AC and smooth jazz playing. 3. Arachnophobia, fear of spiders. Doesn't matter if the spider is the size of a grain of rice, they'll scream like they just saw a dinosaur. And that scream echoes through the whole neighborhood. 4. Ophidiophobia, fear of snakes. Even a rubber toy snake at a gift shop, they'll run like they're in a Netflix horror original. 5. Nomophobia, fear of being without your phone. This is a modern one, and it's serious. Phone battery dies, their nervous system collapses. It's like they just lost a limb. 6. Turophobia, fear of cheese. Yes, it's real. Cheese, the stuff we put on pizza. Some people treat it like it's a ticking time bomb. 7. Papaphobia, fear of Santa Claus. Even gifts aren't safe anymore? Childhood officially canceled. 8. Hexacosiohexacontahexaphobia, fear of the number 666. Even the name of this phobia is terrifying. Try saying it 3 times fast and see if you don't give yourself a brain cramp. 9. Trypophobia, fear of clusters of small holes. People get freaked out by tiny holes grouped together, like honeycombs or lotus seed pods. And yeah, they're a bit unsettling. But a phobia? 10. Public speaking phobia, fear of talking in meetings. Everything's fine until the boss goes, "So, your name, what do you think?" And suddenly, you forget how to speak any language. At the end of the day, we all have phobias. Even if it's just fear of doing homework or answering awkward questions at family gatherings. You cannot work them. Tell me in the comments, what's the weirdest phobia you've ever heard of? Or maybe you've got one no one knows about. You're not even feeling reach. Let's want to pick trams yours and for joining back car. Feel the fear, do it anyway. And if you're scared of sharing this video, well, that's your first step. Like, share, subscribe, and send it to your bravest or most dramatic friend.